Hello all you beautiful people, my name is Zach Dowdy and today we're talking about how to find your skateboarding style. There's a lot of different ways to skateboard, there's a lot of different ways to do tricks, but it's your style that makes you unique. So today we're here at Lindo Lake Skate Park here in Lakeside, super hyped, super fun skate park. We got a bowl in the back that I kind of want to try some tricks on that I haven't done in a while. I'm working on my video part, so I feel like I need to break away from my standard tricks and try some new tricks and get some old tricks back. Maybe do some of that today, as well as just talking about how I found my skate style and some tips that hopefully can help you find your skate style if you're looking to do that or just be entertained about this subject. Now I want to talk a little bit how I found my skateboard style, as well as talk about how I think in general is a good way to find your skateboarding style. And the first thing is not worrying about tricks, just getting comfortable on your board, really carving. So like, just kick turning different ways, learn how to do, full cab kick turns, learn how to do front side kick turns, learn how to do switch kick turns. Learn how to pick up your board in different ways and set down your board your different ways and throw down your different board your different ways. Really just get comfortable with the basic and the fundamentals before you're worrying about tricks. Even if you have some tricks, just go carve around. And sometimes, that can get you in a different groove, put your feet in a different spot that you normally wouldn't put them. But essentially, that's how you really do start finding a style. It comes from the beginning and just focusing on how you ride the skateboard, not so much what tricks you have. Now another thing that really comes to style is your choice and your perspective and your opinion, what you consider style. Me personally, I wouldn't think like someone like Nyjah has very good style, for example, but that's not really stylish in my opinion, but maybe that's the style you like, so that's your influence. So I think like your aesthetics and your influence have a lot to do with your style and like forming your style. This can come with a caveat. You don't want to just execute tricks or look just like someone because you like them so much and you're so inspired by them, but to take little things about how they do it. Maybe like watch how they do a frontside boneless and where they place their foot and how they just execute it differently than somebody else, Just look at the little different things and ask yourself, why do you like this person? Why are you inspired by them? Don't just go copy them, but look at them for influence. Look at old skateboarding from back in the day. Look at kids on Instagram, look everywhere and find what you like and then find out why you like that. And eventually that will kind of like form into your own style as well. Now for me, my style came a lot from the environment that I put myself in, and I think yours will probably come from the same situation. I skated Ocean Beach Skate Park quite a lot, Shaka's Park in San Diego. It's almost where I learned all the basic fundamentals like dropping in, rolling in, backside grind, frontside grind, all that stuff. And it's a very open, wide space. There's a lot of space for pushing and carving, rolling in, rolling out. So I think that's how I've sort of adapted into my style. I guess you would say like surfy in a way. Like I don't try to portray that because I actually suck at surfing. I'm not like saying that is my style, but I guess like that influence comes with it just because of the environment is right by the beach and everyone's kind of like flying around, going fast and different things like that. So that's sort of always going to play a role. So like if you go to a certain skate park, you'll notice like a lot of the locals will kind of skate similar, and sometimes that happens even within your crew. Like you start adapting similar different styles, then you find your own, and that's okay. It's always about switching it up, but also finding like what you really like and honing that and making it yours, less than just manipulating and finding what somebody else does and just trying to do that. So even when it comes to your friends or pro skaters or anything in that influence, as well as your environment plays a really big role. So like I said, go to different parks and kind of see how different people skate, but as well as remembering how and what you like and trying to prosper from that.
The reason a lot of times you see skateboarders doing a trick like multiple times, even after you've seen them land it and you think it's gnarly and they keep trying it, is because they want to do it in the style and the fashion that they want. And a lot of times that comes down to people that are very specific to their style. So just taking a note of that, like when you see people trying things multiple times is because they want to do it in their way, and typically that makes your style more curated, more specific to you.
Now, another thing that I think does play a role in style in skateboarding is your trick selection and how you do certain tricks. I can give a pretty contextual example, like a backside rock and roll, for example. You can do it in the middle of your board, and that's fine. I don't think there's a right and wrong way to do any skateboard trick. Again, it's all based off opinion and perspective. In my opinion, locking it up onto your back truck and lapping it just looks cool. It's more enjoyable to watch. It's more enjoyable to do as well, and it just becomes more stylish. But it also comes down like your trick selection, what tricks you want to do. Like I said before, you want to hone just your board and board control before you worry about your tricks, because tricks are kind of hard to have a style. But once you have a specific style and you start sort of, basically getting a good grasp of that style and what's unique to you, then you can start putting that into certain tricks and doing certain tricks that do sort of come from the style and the way that you skate. I like to skate in the back of my board quite a lot. Like I'm more of a back footer because I love Steve Bailey. He's an old pro skater, and I just love how stylish he looks on the board. Like Smith grinds, tail grabs, he's always kind of like in the back seat. His feet are always in the back, so I definitely draw a lot of inspiration from him, as well as Neil Blinder. Neil Blinder is an old professional skateboarder that I love to this day. He has the best style in my opinion. And then Sam Hitz. Those are the three skateboarders that I think I've always just really loved their style. Sam has like a really aggressive, fast style, really big lean details. And yeah, Neil has the most beautiful tricks ever. So yeah, but also, those different guys did different tricks, and I kind of tried to see, and they all did different tricks, not the same tricks. And I sort of adapted all three of those and sort of like made my own style out of that influence. Now, style, I think, also goes into the more like technical or aggressive type of skating. Like some people are really aggressive. My friend Chris Russell, he's like the muscle, super aggressive, and like he has a certain style, right? And then there's people that are like really light-footed and kind of like Tinkerbell around. And there's different trends too. I didn't really want to tap into that too much because trends come and go, but honing your own style is something that you will enjoy and appreciate for your entire life on a skateboard. All these different things, I think, sort of like compound and factor into the manipulation of your style and how you form your style. So I hope like these different little insights to like how I formed my style and how, in my opinion, you can form good skateboard style will help you get out there and not always just focus on tricks and how to do more tricks and adding more tricks to your bag or, relearning tricks or anything like that, but just getting comfortable and like feeling really like you have board control, because that's ultimately what is going to give you more style and just make you feel better while you're on your skateboard. So hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video. I appreciate all you. Subscribe if you're not already, and make sure you smash that like button if you enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Mash.